Good day! Welcome to another video focusing on grammar. This is all about the basic rules of subject-verb agreement. At the end of this video, you should be able to identify the basic rules of subject-verb agreement and observe correct subject-verb agreement in sentences with compound subjects. First off, look at this excerpt from Justin Bieber's song Love Yourself. My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. Although this song is really a bop, it has a grammar error. Can you identify the grammar error in this lyric? I'll leave you hanging first. Look at this song lyric from Grenade by Bruno Mars. Should have known you was trouble from the first kiss. Now this song may be unforgettable, but there is a grammar error evident in here. Can you identify what it is? The song lyrics presented earlier all have errors in the agreement of the subject and verb. Subject-verb agreement makes sure that the parts of your sentence connect with one another correctly. Here is the basic rule of subject-verb agreement. Subjects must always agree with their verbs in number, meaning singular subjects take singular verbs, and plural subjects agree with plural verbs. For example, the singular subject is the doctor. The verb that it must take is the singular verb is for present tense or was for past tense. If you use the singular pronouns he or she and your verb is laugh, it should be laughs with s. On the other hand, if the plural subject is the doctors, you use are for present tense or were for past tense. For the pronoun they, your verb must be without s, so laugh. Now let's go back to Justin Bieber's Love Yourself lyric. My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. Now mama is a singular subject. According to the basic rule of SVA, it must take a singular verb. The verb don't is a contraction of do not, and it is used for plural subjects. Therefore, the sentence must be, my mama does not like you and she likes everyone. Again, let's look at Bruno Mars' Grenade lyric. Should have known you was trouble from the first kiss. Now the subject in the sentence is you. Although it pertains to only one person, it is always plural in form. So the verb was is incorrect. It should be, should have known you were trouble from the first kiss. Now that we have an overview of SVA, let's go on to the rules. Rule number 1. In the present tense, nouns and verbs form plurals in opposite ways. Plural nouns add an s to the singular form, whereas plural verbs remove the s from the singular form. Example for singular subject and singular verb. The singer performs her new song in the Billboard Music Awards. The singular subject in this sentence is the singer. According to the rule, the singular verb must have an s, so the verb is performs. If we have a plural subject, as in this sentence, the singers perform their new song in the Billboard Music Awards. The plural subject is the singers. Since we have plural subject with s, our verb should not have an s, so it's perform. Let's have another set of example. The director works hard for the awards night. The subject is the director, without s, so it's singular. Therefore, the verb must be works. It has an s. The directors work hard for the awards night. The subject is the directors, with s, meaning it's plural. Therefore, the verb must not have an s, so it's just work. Rule number 2. The agreement rules apply to the following helping verbs when they are used with the main verb. For singular verbs, we have is, was, has, and does. For plural verbs, we have are, were, have, and do. Here are some sentences that apply the second rule of SVA. My favorite singer has a new album entitled Wonder. The singular subject in this sentence is my favorite singer. The helping verb in this sentence is has. If you'll go back to the list a while ago, this is under singular verbs. In this sentence, my favorite singers have a new song collaboration. The subject, my favorite singers, is plural, so the helping verb used is have. Compare these two sentences. The music director does the song arrangements for the play. The directors do the blockings for the play. On the first sentence, the subject is the music director. While on the other hand, the subject in the second sentence is the directors. The first sentence uses a singular subject, while the second sentence uses a plural subject. Therefore, the helping verb used in the first sentence is does, to agree with the singular subject. And the helping verb used in the second sentence is do, to agree with the plural subject. Rule number 3. The SVA rule does not apply to has or have when used as a second helping verb in a pair. In the second rule of SVA, the helping verb has is used with singular subject, while have is used with a plural verb. But in cases when has or have is used as a second helping verb, the second rule is not used. For example, the choir member could have joined the performance. The choir members could have joined the performance. The subject for the first sentence is the choir member. It's singular. For the second sentence, the subject is the choir members. It's plural. Notice that there are no changes with the verb have because we have another verb which is the modal verb could. Rule number 4. The SVA rule does not apply to the following helping verbs: can, shall, may, will, must, could, should, might, would. These are also called as modal auxiliary verbs. Here's an example of SVA rule number 4 application. The girl backup dancer should meet the energy of the lead dancer. The backup dancers should meet the energy of the lead dancer. The singular subject in the first sentence is the girl backup dancer, while the plural subject in the second sentence is the backup dancers. The verb used in both sentences is should. Notice that there is no difference in the structure of the verb. Here's another set of examples. The matinee show might start late. The matinee and gala shows might start late. The subject in the first sentence is the matinee show, and the verb is might, while the subject in the second sentence is the matinee and gala shows. Both sentences used might as the verb. Again, even though the first sentence have a singular subject and the second sentence have a plural subject, there are no changes with the structures of the verb. Rule number 5. The SVA rules apply to all personal pronouns as subjects except I and you, which, although singular, require plural forms of verbs. Remember that I and you are singular in meaning but plural in form. Look at these sentences. He supports the environmental movement. The subject in this sentence is the personal pronoun he. This is singular, so the verb has an S, supports. We support the environmental movement. The subject in this sentence is the personal pronoun we. This is plural, so the verb does not have an S, support. We are now done with the basic rules of subject-verb agreement. Before we proceed to the next rules of SVA, analyze this sentence. Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello has a new song called Señorita. For the past sentences, we only have one subject. This time, we have two subjects, Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. If we have two or more subjects, it is already considered as plural. Therefore, the verb has is incorrect. It should be have. If you could remember, two or more subjects joined together is called a compound subject. Again, this is made up of two or more simple subjects that are joined by the coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions are also called as fanboys. But for compound subjects, we only use and, nor, and, or. The next few rules of SVA focus on compound subjects. Rule number 6 of SVA is two or more singular or plural subjects joined by and act as a plural compound subject and take a plural verb. For example, the director and orchestrator signed the contract. The compound subject is the director and orchestrator. This is joined with the coordinating conjunction and. Therefore, it must take a plural verb. The verb is sign without S. Next sentence. Ben Platt and Anna Kendrick are best friends. The compound subject joined with the conjunction and is Ben Platt and Anna Kendrick. Since this is plural, the verb must also be plural, so we use are, not is. Rule number 7 focuses on the coordinating conjunctions or and nor. There are two parts of this rule. Rule number 7a. Two or more singular subjects joined by or nor act as a singular compound subject and take a singular verb. For example, Lisa or Jenny raps in Blackpink songs. The compound subject is Lisa or Jenny. It is joined with the coordinating conjunction or. Now the rule says that when two or more singular subjects are joined by or, act as a singular compound. Therefore, it takes a singular verb. The singular verb in this sentence is raps. Another example under Rule 7a. Rosé nor Jisoo is the main rapper of Blackpink. The compound subject is Rosé nor Jisoo. Rosé is a singular person and Jisoo is also a singular person. These two names are connected by the coordinating conjunction nor. Therefore, it takes a singular verb, is. Let's now have the second rule on the coordinating conjunctions or and nor. Rule number 7b of SVA states that two or more plural subjects joined by or nor act as a singular compound subject and take a plural verb. As seen in this example, the singers nor the dancers were relaxed for the performance. The compound subjects are two plural subjects, the singers and the dancers. These are joined by the coordinating conjunction nor. Therefore, the verb must be plural. So we use were instead of was. Were relaxed. Now, how about when one of the subjects is singular and the other is plural? Rule number 8 states that if one part of the compound subject is singular and the other is plural and are joined by and, always use a plural verb. Look at this example. The singer and the dancers prepare for the performance. The compound subject is the singer and the dancers. The singer is singular while the dancers is plural. Since these subjects are joined by the coordinating conjunction and, according to the rule, it must take a plural verb. In this case, the verb is prepare, without s. If rule number 8a focuses on the coordinating conjunction and, rule number 8b focuses on the coordinating conjunctions or and nor. Rule number 8b states that if one part of the compound subject is singular and the other is plural and are joined by or nor, use the verb form which will agree with the subject closest to the verb. The singer or the dancers were nervous for the performance. We have two subjects in this sentence, the singer, which is singular, and the dancers, which is plural. These are joined by the coordinating conjunction or. According to the rule, when we use the coordinating conjunction or, the verb should agree with the subject closest to it. The subject nearest to the verb were nervous is the dancers. Since the dancers is plural, the verb must also be plural. So we use were nervous and not was nervous. Last example using rule number 8b. The chorus nor the lead singer was nervous for the performance. The subjects are the chorus and the lead singer. The chorus is plural while the lead singer is singular. These are joined with the coordinating conjunction nor. Again, if we use or nor, the verb must agree with the subject closest to it. The verb in this sentence is was nervous, and the subject closest to it is the lead singer. So, those are the basic rules of subject-verb agreement and rules on sentences with compound subjects. See you on the next video for more rules under SVA. Goodbye for now and have a nice day.